Stranger Things creators, the Duffer Brothers, break silence on highly anticipated TV show release date. Fans of Stranger Things have been waiting anxiously for news about the next chapter of the beloved show, but as of now, there has been little concrete information about the release date for the much-anticipated new season. Following the thrilling, albeit heart-wrenching, cliffhanger of the fourth season, viewers have been holding their breath for any official updates. However, the show's creators, the Duffer Brothers, have now spoken out about the delay and provided some insight into what fans can expect going forward. In a recent interview with Variety, the Duffer Brothers, Matt and Ross Duffer, broke their silence and addressed the elephant in the room. When can fans finally expect the next season of Stranger Things to hit the screens? Matt Duffer began by acknowledging the excitement surrounding the series and the mounting pressure to follow up on the success of the previous seasons. However, he also noted that no official release date has been set. While there is an eagerness to get the show back in front of audiences, logistical challenges surrounding production and post-production processes have delayed final decisions about the exact premiere timing. The truth is that no official release date has been confirmed yet, said Matt Duffer. We've started working on those logistics, getting everything lined up, and making sure the show is ready to go before we make any final announcements. There's still a lot that hasn't been decided in terms of exactly what the release dates will look like and how they'll be spaced out. That's one reason I'm not allowed to talk about it right now. The uncertainty surrounding the release date has been frustrating for many fans who have been speculating about the premiere for months. After the dramatic and suspenseful ending of Season 4, fans had hoped that the fifth and final season of Stranger Things would follow shortly. But the process of creating the next installment has proven to be more complicated than anticipated. Matt Duffer further explained, "We've got a lot of work left to do, and while we are pushing hard to get it out this year, we're also making sure that we don't rush anything. There's a lot that has to happen before we can announce the release. Even with everything we've been working on, it's still quite the push." For fans, the waiting game has been particularly challenging as it's now been more than 2 years since the show's fourth season aired. The epic cliffhanger left viewers at the edge of their seats, desperately wanting to know what will happen to their favorite characters. However, since that time, no official trailers or major announcements have been made regarding the release of the new season. With little to no updates coming from the streaming platform or the show's creators, speculation has only grown, and anticipation has reached new heights. As the show nears its release, fans have been anxiously awaiting more information about what the next season will entail. Will the show's timeline continue with the same level of intensity and emotional stakes that fans have come to expect? Will the new season delve deeper into the mysteries surrounding the Upside Down? And most importantly, when will it all come to a close? According to Ross Duffer, the production team is working diligently to finish the show, but the timeline has been tricky to navigate. "We're getting on a call in a couple of weeks about it," he shared. "The timeline is tricky, but I know that it's incredibly important to both us and our streaming platform that we get the final season out this year. It's just a matter of ensuring everything is in place, and we don't want to rush the process. We want to make sure it's the best possible season." As of now, there is no official confirmation on whether the new season will premiere in late 2025 or if it will be pushed into 2026. This ambiguity has left fans on tenterhooks, with many hoping for the former but fearing the latter. In fact, the streaming platform's silence about the show during their recent 2025 slate presentation has been noted as particularly suspicious, as the platform announced release dates for several other major original series. Notably absent from the presentation was any mention of Stranger Things, which raised eyebrows and prompted even more speculation about when or if the show would be returning. For a show that has garnered a massive fanbase and critical acclaim over the past decade, the lack of a concrete release announcement has been a significant departure from the usual fanfare. Despite the uncertainty surrounding the show's premiere date, the Duffer Brothers have reassured fans that they are fully committed to delivering the final season, and the production team is working around the clock to make sure everything is up to the show's high standards. "We know how much this final season means to our fans and we want to do it justice," Ross Duffer said. "That's the biggest thing. We don't want to disappoint anyone. We want the final season to be a fitting conclusion to this incredible journey." The last season of Stranger Things left viewers with an unforgettable cliffhanger. With Eleven, Mike, Dustin, Lucas, and the rest of the Hawkins crew facing unimaginable threats, including the looming presence of Vecna, the stakes have never been higher. Fans have been eagerly awaiting answers to questions that were left unanswered in the fourth season. What will become of Hawkins? What secrets does the Upside Down still hold? And what is the fate of the characters we've come to know and love? While the show's creators have remained tight-lipped about the plot details for the upcoming season, They've hinted that the final chapter will be as ambitious as ever. We've always tried to make each season bigger and more complex, and Season 5 will be no different, Matt Duffer teased. There's a lot of ground to cover, and we want to make sure that everything ties together in a satisfying way for the fans. The final season of Stranger Things will not only have to wrap up the storylines for its main characters but also provide closure to the long-running mystery of the Upside Down and its connection to the real world. For viewers who have invested so much of their time and energy into the show, this final season will be a chance to witness the culmination of years of storytelling and character development. The emotional investment in the characters has made Stranger Things more than just a sci-fi horror show. It has become a cultural phenomenon that has touched the hearts of millions. From the heartfelt friendships between the kids of Hawkins to the powerful performances of Winona Ryder and David Harbour, the show has created a bond with its audience that will be difficult to match. Although the Duffer Brothers have made it clear that they're doing everything they can to ensure a timely release, the reality is that the show's timeline is out of their hands. There are just so many moving parts, and we're working with a lot of different people, from the cast to the crew to the streaming platform itself, Matt Duffer explained. The important thing is that we want to make sure the final season is perfect. We don't want to rush it, but we do want to get it out as soon as we can. We know fans have been waiting a long time and we appreciate their patience,